All right, everybody, how y'all doing? This is Uncle Frank, and I'm here again with some redneck truths. So, everybody's upset about the police. Oh my God, you know, they're just being so rough on people when they stop them. We won't even talk about race or anything. Oh, they're just out of control. Okay, let me give you a little bit of advice. First, don't break the law and you ain't got to worry about the police. But, sometimes things happen. We speed a little bit, might have a broken tail light we don't know about, or we do know about and we just ignored it. Okay. So when you get blue lighted by the police and you get pulled over, what can I do so that we don't have a problem? Well, first of all, keep your mouth shut. Follow instructions. Okay? Here's the thing. Cop walks up your car, and the first thing you want to do, well, why'd you pull me over? I wasn't doing anything wrong. What's the problem? Yeah, that's not a good way to start. Walks up to your car. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, officer. What is the problem, sir or ma'am? They'll tell you why they pulled you over. Well, you got a tail light out. Well, even if you know, just, well, I didn't know that. Well, you were speeding. I didn't realize it. I'm sorry. Okay, when I ask for your license and your registration, don't be an asshole and say, well, why do I have to show you my driver's license? Why do I have to show you my registration? Why do you? Well, one reason is because he asked you for it. That's good enough. Give him the damn driver's license. Get your registration. Get your insurance card out. Shut the fuck up. Because obviously you're in the wrong, whether you think you are or not, you are. Be nice, cooperate, follow instructions. If you know you got a warrant out on you, then don't be boo-boo the fool, because he's going to know within a minute or two that you got a warrant out on you. Might as well just tell him when I walked up, well, here's my license and my registration. I have to tell you, I believe I have a warrant out on me for failure to appear, or I didn't make my community service date, or whatever. Now, he tells you get out, put your hands behind your back. Get the hell out, put your hands behind your back. Don't be sitting there arguing with him, because understand this. If he's intending that you're going to be handcuffed, you are going to be handcuffed. The question is, are you going to be handcuffed gently with those cuffs snapped just enough to hold you? Or are you going to be wrestled down and roughed up, handcuffed with them snapped tight as hell? It's your choice. It's your choice. Ain't none of us want to be handcuffed. Well, there's probably a few that like being handcuffed, but that's beside the point. Be cooperative. If you have to deal with the police, if you are cordial, you're cooperative, you're friendly, you're going to find out that they're going to be cordial, cooperative, and friendly as well. But they are going to do their jobs. The problem is, most people that deal with the police have fucked up. They know they fucked up. And they're just damn well set in their mind that they're going to fuck up even more and make it even worse. So why am I supposed to have sympathy for you when you've done nothing but make a situation worse than it should be. Let me tell you a little story. Because I ain't fucked up much in my life, and I have been lucky most of the times when I have, I didn't get caught. Pardon me. I'm working on quitting smoking. Many, many years ago, I fucked up. And I knew I did the minute I saw those blue lights. I was drinking and I was driving. And I got caught by an Arkansas state trooper. Now, that could have went two ways. I could have been rowdy because I was young and most of my stomach was up in my chest and I was a big old boy. And I could have been hard-headed and I could have been rowdy and forced him to be a little rough with me. But instead, I was polite because, once again, let me reiterate, I knew I had fucked up. And because I was calm and polite and cordial, I wasn't even handcuffed. I was put in the back of a car and taken to the county jail. That trooper went in and told them how polite I was. And they took it easy on me. They were nice. They gave me my breathalyzer. Then afterwards, they give me a cup of coffee, give me a donut, and let me go to the restroom, uncuffed and alone. Which, of course, by the way, was when I took the opportunity to eat the half a quarter ounce of marijuana that I had in my pocket that they never found because I was polite and cordial. Therefore, they never felt the need to search me. See, being nice and being cordial can be a benefit when you have to deal with police. Lesson learned. I not only avoided a bigger problem, but quite frankly, an hour and a half later, I had a hell of a buzz to go along with my alcohol rush, which really didn't ease the big ass fine I got and the 90-day suspension on my license and all that. But you make as much lemonade out of crushed lemons as you can. The point being, be nice. Don't act like you got to be badass. People, deal with the police. Well, what you doing with me? I don't have to listen to you. Well, yeah. When that cop's got pepper spray, a nightstick, a flashlight that weighs 10 pounds, a 9mm Glock with 15 rounds in it, a taser, and a big-ass biting dog, you're pretty much going to do whatever the fuck he tells you to do, whether you want to or not. He's doing his job. So live with it. So there's two keys to not having a problem with the police. One, and most important, be a law-abiding citizen. But when you mess up and there is a problem, don't make the problem worse by being an asshole. Now, does that mean there's not cops out there that are just jerks? No, absolutely. But it's a very tiny percentage that are jerks. Unfortunately, they are the ones that make the news. Are there cops out there that are racist? Sure. On both sides. On all sides, not just both. There are cops of every racial background that will have a prejudice against those of a different race. But it's a very small percentage. So make things easy. If you have to deal with them, be polite. You'll find things go a lot smoother. Common sense, people. Common sense. We're all born with it, but not everybody fucking knows how to use it. While we're on the subject of the police, for all of you that think defunding police departments or eliminating police departments is the answer to this problem that we have, really, people, are you that damn stupid that you're going to remove police, eliminate police in society the way it is today? What we gonna do? Go back to the fucking wild, wild west where everybody walks around with a gun? Oh, ain't no marshal in this town, so it's every man for himself. You want to talk about confusion and violence? Let's eliminate your police department in a major metropolitan city. Let's see how well that fucking works out a year from now. Let's come back and look at that. Are you fools? You got to have police. You got to have them. They're a necessary part of society. Do we need reforms? Yes, we need reforms. We need better training. We need better screening when they're first hired. We need better screening through their careers as they go through their careers. Their attitudes may change. You may pick that up later on and say, hey, you were suited to be a cop 5 years ago, but you're not quite suited to be a cop no more. So we're going to have to do something else. There's ways to solve this problem, people, using common sense. You don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. You don't cut your arm off because you got a pimple on the end of one of your fingers. That's not how you solve a problem or an issue. That solves it, but it's a drastic thing that makes it potentially a whole lot worse. Let's act like we got some fucking sense in this country and in this world. I mean, let's not be stupid. Cooperate with the police. Make the reforms needed. Make the changes that are needed. And we'll be a whole lot better off. George Floyd was a tragedy. Anytime something like this happens, it's a tragedy. You learn from tragedies. You make things better. You don't make it worse. And right now we have made it far worse than it was the day before George Floyd was tragically murdered by a police officer while 3 others stood by. Throw their asses under the jail. I'll hold the door open while you toss their asses in. I'll slam it shut behind them and turn the key. But let's not make it worse. Use some common sense. That's all I'm asking. Good enough. I'm Uncle Frank. This is the Redneck Truth. Y'all have a great day, and God bless.